let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So Sloan and Baloney decides to come halfway clean. Two truth and a lies. Um, she decides to tell half the truth and tell all the other stuff, leave it in her past, I guess. That's just what we gonna say. She decided to tell Eric that the baby was not his, it's EJ and Eric's. Then he asks, why would you do this to me? Why would you lie? So you had Nicole thinking this, you had Nicole thinking that, you had Nicole thinking her baby was gone, you had this woman suffering, you had this woman arrested. Eric, remember those couple of weeks ago I told you was on to something? You're getting a little warm, but then you started to get a little cold. Yeah, if you didn't figure out that Leo was involved in this, Dimitri was involved in this, name the last time Trash was over there at the Sloan house before this baby switching mess happened. Trash don't hang out with Sloan like that, and all of a sudden seem like every time you came in the house, there she go. Like, come on, Eric, common sense, common sense, common sense. Come on, buddy. You should have known when you was on the Leo trail, you should have kept on following the money. You knew what was going on, but then you thought about it unfair and that she cheating on you or got a gambling addiction. I don't know where you would get these little things from. You can tell that woman was interested in that baby. That woman was not interested in that baby. Like I said, you was the mom, dad to that baby. She walked around here half naked, walked around here did little to none when it came to that baby, and to top it all off, the baby would cry every time she hold her. Wonder why. The writing was on the wall there the whole entire time, Eric. I don't know how you didn't put two and two together. You started to realize this at the last second when y'all about lost that apartment or suite or whatever it is. Then you decided to do a little digging. Then you decide to come out. She only telling you the truth, my friend, because EJ blackmailing her behind now. It was once Leo Nias, EJ's blackmailing her behind. And I don't understand what EJ gonna get out of this. I guess he think if he pretend that he the daddy and Eric not, that's gonna keep Nicole or something. I don't know what his bright idea there or plan there to... I don't know what's going on with EJ logic and EJ thinking. Like I said, EJ is a caveman at heart. He act like a caveman, and he act like Nicole is some prize or possession that he only can control and only can have. And he do like the old cavemans like back in the day, drag that women by the hair on the ground. EJ remind me of the old cavemans. What we read about, that's EJ 100%. And he always had this caveman like ego, and he just act like a woman when he dating a woman or married to a woman. He is too possessive, too crazy, and everything else under the sun. I just don't understand, EJ, what you think you're going to get out of this. Okay, you stopped Sloan, so what? EJ and Nicole still gonna see each other. They still work with each other. Or not, I think. Yeah, she got the baby, which also clears up her heart and refill back up her heart. But you're not gonna stop EJ and Nicole from being together. You can't stop that train, buddy. You is not Superman, and you cannot stand in front of that train and do like this with your hand and stop that train, buddy. It don't work like that. You is not Superman, and you are not in the caveman days. I don't know what you think you gonna prove or what you think you doing by thinking that, oh, if I take the baby, me and Nicole had a baby, even though Eric is the biological father. That'll stop Sutton and stop Nicole and Eric from getting together because you caught them kissing. Okay, EJ, you have fun with that, I guess. But Sloan, You was basically holding the cards. EJ basically stopped Leo for harassing and bothering you. Finally, somebody helped you. I don't know how many times must I tell you, trash is not your friend. Basically, when you told her what was going on in the new plan, she freaked out, was only concerned about herself, not about you and what's going on with you. We already know you stressed out and thin out. So, if I got a friend like that, I don't need no enemies, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why you consider trash a friend to you. I'm still confused on why you think that woman is your friend. Every time something came up with this baby switching mess, she was only, oh, well, I hope my name don't come up in it. Well, you gotta keep it quiet. Well, suck it up and deal with it. Well, do what you got to do then, just to leave my name out of it. Not concerned or worry about you, how you doing, friend. Let's come together and find a way to make this work. Let me come in and step in and help you out a little bit while we can both keep this quiet. Notice how Trash did little to none to help you out. The only thing she was more concerned about and worried about is making sure her name didn't stay in it, making sure that you did what you had to do. Suck it up and deal with it. Forget about your stress. Drink yourself to death and handle Leo. Whatever you got to do to Leo to keep him quiet, just do it. Even if you got to gag order him or put a gag in his mouth manually. Just shut him up. That woman did little to none to help you out in this situation ever since you've been in it, and yet you still consider her a friend. This only proves one or two things in my logic. You either short of friends and need a friend bad that you wouldn't accept any type of friendship, including this one over here. One that don't mean you no good, help set the price up and help make sure you keep the baby. And only thing she can be concerned about and worried about is her name and not being involved in it, and it can't come out. Do what you got to do. Suck it up. Deal with it. Drink yourself to death if you got to. Yeah, she might have helped drag the line. Yeah, she might have helped with the money situation that helped get the baby and all that. But other than that, what did Trash help you out with this baby situation? Really, what did she really do for you, Sloan? And another thing, are you a lack of friends or don't know what a real friend is if it came and slapped you across the face? Because if I had a friend like Trash, I would backhand slap her if I was you. Tell her, screw you and your name getting brought up into this mess. Help me out with this mess while we both can stay in the clear. How about that, besides mentioning only you? She sounded like a selfish little child trying not to get caught in a crime, and she don't care however you handle it, just as long as my name don't get involved in it. Do better, Sloan. Do better and find you a real friend that's not Trash. Cause Trash is nobody's friend. And speaking of Trash, as much as I hated Trash being DA, as much as knowing and knowing that she was, you should have never got rid of her. You let your personal hatred and your personal vendetta, hers too, get the best of you. Fire her for what? To replace her with another one like her, EJ, a man version of her. If that was who you gonna replace her with, you should have just kept Trash. You should have just let Trash kept her job at this point. I would rather deal with Trash that don't have no reason, no comebacks to come back, than to deal with an EJ the Mirror that's gonna abuse and do whatever they can with their power and the DA power, do their power into the max to do what they want, including enemies, making sure they go to jail. But protecting their brother, even though they shouldn't protect their brother, meaning if Steffi would have went to prison, that would have been a win-win for you, but you was kind of scared that he was blackmailing you, so you didn't use that to your advantage. So, If I had to pick an evil, give me Trash. I love cussing her out anyways and telling her off. Give me Trash. EJ, let him pull it. Let him get more gray hairs over the mirror at this point. You should have never fired in the first place. You did best of the clearing up and trying to fix your radiation problem. So, whatever, Pauline, you will learn the hard way. You is learning the hard way, because you should have never gave EJ that job in the first place. I don't know what the hell you was thinking there, but you did it anyway. So, you learned the hard way from them. So we got Everett running around him with the Abigail personality disease, socking people for no reason and then not remembering it. So basically we had Gabby with an I and Abigail, and Gabby with a YE, or however it went. Now we got the male version, Robert, Bobby, Everett. Everett about to cause a little problems in Salem, and I can't lie, I am here for it. Stephanie, you're a lost sheep and you lost in the sauce at the point. You think this gonna be easy? It's not. Look what happened to Chad when Abigail had that mess. Chad basically got destroyed twice, sleeping with Stephen, then on top of it cheating on him, then on top of it, like, you was to go to the ringer, Stephanie, and I can only say good luck to you. Like Chad said, and I agree with him, you can't just go around socking people around because you think something going on, but notice ain't nobody else in that bar interrupted it, did nothing. She was drunk. She needed to go. What drunk wouldn't want to leave no bar like that? But still, for you to sock Eric of all people, and then you get arrested for it, and oh, I don't remember it. I don't remember where it happened. Oh, call me by my name, Bobby. No more Everett. It's Bobby now all of a sudden. So when we gonna convert back to Everett all of a sudden? Yeah, that is gonna be a whole mess, and I can't lie, I am here for the mess. And I'm here for Everett to do Abigail all over again. Her DID personality all over again. And Stephanie, I hope you ready for this roller coaster you're about to get on. Cause judging the way Abigail did Chad, it's only the beginning for you, sister girl. So you have fun and you enjoy running behind a man that's cheating on you and everything else under the sun. You notice how that woman said, oh, hey, Everett, and you asking who is she, and he don't remember. Oh, I met her here. She might have seen my name in the article. Stephanie, it's only the beginning for you, and all I can say to you is good luck and have fun, I guess. Who else I want to talk about? K. Now you didn't calm down over the months and over the years. You've been good. You've been on this good girl streak, and I would hate for you to lose it. All over your son. Look, K. Ain't nobody gonna really feel that bad for Lucas. Lucas did what he did, and it is what it is. He decided to kidnap a whole grown woman, get arrested for it, and then got tied in with Clyde. You can't rush this process, sweetie. If you want to blame somebody, blame Lucas. If it wasn't for Lucas kidnapping Sammy, and then mixed up with the Clyde situation, decided to help Harris with the Clyde situation, even though he shouldn't have helped. If you want to blame somebody for Lucas' status and where he at now, look at Lucas. Yes, you can blame Harris for some of it, But baby, go back to your spoiled son that you got spoiled riding, and who life you control, and sex life and dating life. Go back to that. Like, you can't just going around blackmailing and trying to hold somebody's hand and calling yourself threatening Ava, then going to threaten Harris, thinking that's going to make somebody shake and shiver. Oh, we scared of the big... Can't blame your son. Your son put himself in this situation. Harris only asked him to help with the whole Clyde situation. He could have rightfully declined, but no. He wanted out of his situation he was in, which ties into the Simmons situation. Blame your son. Stop trying to blackmail people, trying to get your son out with a slap on the wrist. Let Lucas do his time in that convent, and you sit back and go and see him whenever you can. Don't be going around trying to blackmail people, trying to get your son a slap on the wrist. That boy been getting slaps on the wrist all his life, and here you go trying to help him out with another one. No, Kate. Blame your son. I'm tired of you I'm tired of you and him. You got this boy so spoiled and rotten, and you let him get away with murder and everything else under the sun, and now you calling yourself around here trying to blackmail somebody, trying to get your son out. You need to put the blame where the blame is due. It's only Harris' half fault, not all the way fully fault. If you want to blame somebody, blame your son for kidnapping people being jealous and insecure. Ain't nobody tell him to kidnap Sammy. That's all on him. When Harris offered to be the eyes and the ears in the prison when it involves Clyde, he could have rightfully declined. He chose not to. You even told him, Lucas, don't do it. He is a grown man capable of making his own mistakes and his own responsibilities. Let that grown man do what he want to do. Hence why he locked up. Well, hence now why he in the convict now. Kate, you can't just go around blackmailing people and thinking it's all hunky-dory. You need to put the blame where the blame is due, and your son need to suffer a little bit more. Because ain't nobody forgot about the whole Sammy kidnapping and how he tried to set somebody else with that. So let's not go there. Let's not. While you run around here trying to blackmail somebody, thinking that, oh, if I blackmail Harris and then I blackmail Ava, maybe I get some results. No, it don't work like that. You can't go around blackmailing people and calling yourself threatening people, thinking that you're going to get some results. That is all on your son. Blame your son for his current situation now. If you want to blame somebody, blame him. Now we to the whole Chanel and Johnny situation. Like I said, it all boils down to the whole radiation problem that shouldn't have happened. We understand why Paulina did what she did. She had to. Who wouldn't have done it? Now, the baby might have some type of reaction. Baby could be harmed, not harmed, whatever, until the baby is born, until, I forgot when they said how long they got to wait till they can find out results of the radiation poison or poison, whatever it was, going to affect the baby. Hopefully it doesn't. Then we got Johnny scared to tell everybody, even though they told Nicole today. Nicole was happy for him. Nicole started crying and it was happy for them. EJ, however, he's still stuck on the radiation problem, trying to control Johnny, and with Johnny being the dad, he's trying to control all that and trying to rule that. And I'm glad Johnny's standing firm with him and saying that we gonna live our life, we gonna do what we want to do. You not gonna tell me what to do. Not living off his daddy money. So Johnny got a little independence there, so he ain't really worrying about his dad like that. So thank God for that, and I'm glad he ain't letting that, affect his life in any way, shape, or form. And I'm glad that Holly finally, apologized to her mother. Even though they both at fault and at blame for that situation. But I'm glad she wrote her mama and told her that she apologized for saying that to her after talking to Marlena and realizing that she was wrong and she shouldn't have said that. And that's all that really happened this week. So that is the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend. I'll catch y'all later. Happy Memorial Day to y'all. If days don't upload on Monday, I mean, if it's good Monday, I'll be here. If not, y'all will see me when it's good and it's hot and I get in front of this camera again. But anyways, enjoy y'all weekend and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.